Hi, R. Hindi here with the Penobscot Bay Searsport cache. This is one of my favorite little caches. It sits down here at the Penobscot Marine Museum. Just so you know, the museum is comprised of 8 historic buildings that house things like marine art, China trade artifacts, tools, models, of course, boats. Searsport was big in the shipping industry in the United States in the 1800s. And this sewer pipe that you see is just like a million other sewer pipes you're going to see around New England. These are all over, and they're nothing special, except that this one is. As we approach it, just a couple of things from the notes. No tools or anything else is required. Everything is provided. If it's orange, it's a tool. If it's red, it's a tool container. And if it's blue, work it. So here I am approaching the cache container, and look at that at the top. Just pulls right off. It's the only thing at ground zero, so it's pretty obvious that this is the cache. Reach in and what's this? This is actually an air pump, and we got a hose down on the end of it. So now the question is, what do we do with this jazz? Well, how about if I put the hose on the end of the pump, and what do we got here? And now all we have to do is go find something to do with it. Obviously we're going to pump some air into something. So if you look down the fence line about 15 feet away, you'll see something that to all of us grown-ups is going to stick right out. You know, the spigot on a fence line just doesn't really belong there. A kid might not really realize why that's so out of place. But given the fact that you have a pump with a hose on it that's going to hook up to that spigot right there, maybe if we make sure the valve is open, of course, and then hook something up to it and pump, maybe something will happen. So we're going to take a view here where you can see the spigot and me with the hose, and my friend from the museum here who's going to help me out, because once I get this hooked up and start pumping, you'll find that this is something that one cannot do alone. It says right there in the description that you need a compatriot, a partner in your crime, to catch it. So I tell him, go down there and catch it, and he doesn't know what to expect yet. Go to catch it. So he's going to hold his arms wide open as if he's going to catch it, and I'm going to pump. About 10 pumps, and whoop, look what came up. There's our red thing. What's red thing? It is a tool container. Okay, so here I am with the tool container, and but as a piece of PVC pipe with a thing that you can unscrew down on the end of it. Be careful not to over tighten this. This, of course, is sized just perfectly to sit in that pipe so that when you pump the air, it becomes a piston and pumps it up and out. And the first thing you get is a note inside that says, Penobscot Bay Searsport, arg, this is not a geocache, go fish. Go fish. Well, what's inside here? I said it was a tool container. Here's your tool. It's kind of a kitschy little cane pole, fishing pole. And down the end of it, I'll show you at the end, you didn't see it right there, is a fishing weight with a big magnet, or a very strong magnet on the end. Those are those rare earth magnets. And went fishing and found something else in the hole. What comes up? Well, if you've never seen one of these before, this is one of the puzzle pipes. There's the magnet. This is a blue puzzle pipe. Puzzle pipes like you've seen in some of my other caches. And now we're going to open it. Now what I've done here is I stepped away and got the pump back, because on the pump, as you can see, there's the maze, the key to the maze that you're going to open inside the blue puzzle pipe. So I'm going to refer to that little map down there, and I'm going to undo my puzzle pipe to see what's inside. And we'll speed this up a little bit so that we can cut to the chase, okay? And as you can see, even though I built a darn thing, it takes me a while to get it open sometimes too. It's been a while since I've worked with one of these. But anyway, once I do get it open, voila! What is here? I've changed this little door just a little bit because I've lost, this one actually had to be replaced last time. The door needs to be kind of stiff, because if stuff comes out, it gets in the mechanism. And I put a little string on it to keep it from getting lost. Put it back together. And as you know, on all the puzzle pipes, we follow the yellow brick road, put it at the arrow, slide it up, quarter turn, blang, all lined up, ready to go. Okay, now back to reset the puzzle, just drop it in. There's a little rubber ball down the bottom, and the kids love to hear this thing bounce. Boing, boing, boing. Then you put the red tool carrier back together. Put the note back inside. Wrap up the little fishing line. I just like to do that to keep things neat. It's not necessary. And at the end, I think I make the point here to show you the magnet that I've put on the end of these rare earth neodymium, I don't even know how to pronounce it, magnets, but they're very strong. Put that on. Do not over tighten it, because those things get over tight real easily. And very carefully, it's a snug fit, but enough that it pumps up too. And last but not least, the little hose. Unhook it. Put the pump down in the top. And reset the puzzle. And that, my friends, is the Penobscot Bay Searsport geocache. One of my favorites, and it's gotten a lot of favorite votes.